Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing our monthly reading and I cannot believe that it's already April. Here we are. I'm mind is blown. But let's go ahead and just see what your guides have to say right now. Just remember this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, totally okay. Just leave it for those that need to hear it right now and come back for next month or mid-month because we will be doing that. And try to just take the information that I give you today and place in your life that makes the most sense. So I'm going to try to leave it as vague as possible so that it kind of like resonates with more people. But just remember, general reading, kind of just take that information in the best way possible. But let's see. Perseverance. Okay, Gemini, I see you. I think you guys are pushing through a lot of things, a lot of changes, a lot of situations that maybe have taken place in your life that is making you like calling you to be a stronger person, calling you to be strong at the moment. And I'm getting that this was something that was happening mid-month coming into this month. So that if that resonates with you, definitely take that into consideration that your guides kind of see you. They understand what you're going through, and this is their way of basically validating your experience and just trying to tell you that you're not alone. So the shining star glow, I no longer dim my light, I shine bright for all to see. So this is what's happening internally. And that kind of makes sense given perseverance here. There is a sense of more of your self-confidence coming out. I feel like there were moments where you kind of were being pushed to be muted in a sense. And there's like so many themes that it could be. It could be work, it could be with friends, it could be with family. Like you were soft spoken, not really soft spoken, but your opinion was more to yourself. Like you didn't express yourself. And I think this is a time that you're being pushed. Um, and it's a lot of it is like kind of like standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in. There's a lot of changes coming in April for you guys, and a lot of it has to do with confidence and standing your ground. So this is beautiful energy. This is showing me that this is leading to alignment. I think last month there was something happening where you were actually aligning yourself, and I feel like there was a purge of something. There was a purge because now you're like, okay, like I feel confident in myself. I'm no longer taking anyone's garbage, and I'm just doing what is best for me and not thinking about, not being people pleasing, not thinking about anyone else's opinion. It doesn't matter. Okay, so our guides are telling us so we have the King of Wands, the Sun, which is beautiful, Knight of Swords. Yeah, so you are coming into information really about yourself that I feel like you like and love, because the Sun is showing me, that's the best card in the deck, that is showing me positivity, that is showing me a renewed, joyful, childlike energy. This is just youthful energy around things that are happening internally about yourself. Again, we're not trying to dim our light anymore. Knight of Wands, passion is there. There's just something coming in that's just like, okay, I see the past for what it is. I've learned from it, and this is what I want to do internally. You are growing and becoming a new person. There's passion that is being sparked within you. There's a lot of excitement. So perseverance is coming from the joy guides. So this is really kind of showing me that there's like an exciting energy around it and like happiness. There's no negativity tied to whatever this like thing that dimmed your light before or muted you, or you felt at some point that you were kind of like not taking the reins of I'm getting a sense for a lot of you guys, and I don't know why I'm getting this information, so I'm just gonna say this. I feel like someone like you have always been like the upper person, like that you always had the upper hand, but you allowed other people that didn't have the upper hand completely all over you. I think you were just taking advantage of people. Like, I'm going to relate this to like something that doesn't even make sense, but bear with me. Like, let's say you were a king and a peasant came in, or something like that, or some like court member came in, like you allowed the court member to completely roll you over. And it's like you're the king though. Like you are the one that's supposed to be in charge. Why are you letting this like I'm getting that energy that was something that happened in the past, and now you're kind of like putting your foot down, like, okay, like I am the king, I am in control here, I make the rules, like what are you doing? So this is energy that like now you're seeing that. I feel like there's something that's really coming to light in regards to like next moves in life because of the passion. So there's something coming in really quickly right now for you. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, Ace of Wands, yep, the Magician, because of the fact that you guys are in alignment right now with things that are happening internally, especially because it's like this is like the new you. I'm like, you're persevering through something, there's a new you. You are giving an opportunity, Ace of Wands, and again, this is you're having King of Wands here too. Ace of Wands, an opportunity that's going to spark your passion and like really push you forward. Like I feel that fire within you. I feel that, and that's what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So where you feel like you're struggling and you're putting in the work, and this is like a new thing that might be scary, might be hard to stand your own ground. Like this, the Magician, you are manifesting this new opportunity to come because you're aligning yourself. And I feel like you guys have been aligning yourself already last month by purging something, whatever that may be. King of Cups, like this is going to be an emotionally turmoil, this cause emotional turmoil, but just remember this is going to, even though it's scary, causing turmoil now, going to lead, we don't see come at the bottom deck, something positive, something stable, something that's going to be like filling your cups. It is what you need to do. Like this is pure alignment, absolutely pure alignment. So I love that for you guys. So for anyone that's kind of like thinking like, oh, like I don't know, I'm maybe like hurting a lot of people's feelings by saying no, or I'm not people pleasing anymore, just know like your guides see you. Like they see that it's hard. They know who you are as a person. You're not doing anything bad. Like setting boundaries, it's not anything bad. That's not supposed to be bad. And I feel like a lot of people that don't understand that and don't like that you have boundaries make you feel bad about it, which is nuts. So the Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Yeah. So this is like the work aspect of this reading. Work, career, finances, passion project, something you're working with your families, hobby, some friends, working on things with friends, something like that. So, you know, try to place that topic in the way that it makes the most sense for that. So it's all coming together. Yeah, like alignment. I feel like there was something hard that you had to, in the work area, finance area, kind of push through, kind of get through. There was definitely some kind of a struggle, and it's all coming together. Like everything's falling into place the way it needs to right now. And I know that that was something tough. And there must have been like a phase for you where nothing was kind of aligning, everything was up in the air, nothing made sense. But now it's like falling into place. Again, like what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, and everything, like the things that are happening internally is going to spew into everything else in your life. You're manifesting this. Like this is beautiful. Like I love this for you. The energy is just a very aligning, and that's all you can really ask for. So the guides are showing me the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Hierophant. So when it comes to career, work, that kind of aspect, all coming together, intuitive hits. Yeah, so there's, again, things that are coming in swiftly. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's a sense of collaboration. There's other people involved, and I'm just getting the sense of, again, everything falling into place. The passion is there. There's like a spark of fire coming back to the situation. So whatever it was before, like maybe there was a sense that you were purging, like again, I'm getting the word purging for some reason, with the fact that perseverance is here. I'm getting a sense that you took like apart things, pulled people away from you that didn't make sense in this situation, maybe pulled away, did things on your own for a little bit. And now there's a sense of like, okay, the right people are coming in to help and work on this with you. And that didn't happen before, and now it's like, okay, like, the right people, like, the minute you close the door, you allow new things to come in, and that's, like, situations, people, I see you learning from them, they're learning from you, and you it's like a back and forth in a positive way. Like, the emotion that it's a good emotion because everything is upright for me, so Knight of Cups, like, I'm getting, like, you're emotionally getting, like, excited, there's excitement, there's just happiness around this because you feel content. And that was something that I feel like wasn't there for a little bit. So let's like everything's like cyclical, right? So if you were like in a sense like thinking about leaving your job, now there might be a situation where you don't feel like you are. And again, there's like, it could be a hobby, it could be passion, something project, investment, something like that that you're working on with someone and now you feel content. It feels like contentment and passion's there, the fire's there. There's opportunities coming your way that will make you feel like, okay, like I'm okay being in this situation. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, makes sense. Ace of Swords and Justice. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So, like, again, there's a sense of within yourself. I feel like there's a sense of doubt that's coming in, that you're not sure about something. So, if there's a situation that might be coming up that will give you a sense like yes, you're content, but there will be a situation that will come up that will make you doubt yourself, doubt the situation, doubt an option because there's something that's going to give you like someone's going to come up to you and be like, "Hey, do you want to do this or do you want to do this?" And there's going to be a lot of self-doubt, but that I just want to say is with the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is a divinely given thing, and intuition is going to come into play again. Like this card is saying, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits. You need to listen to this. You need to listen to your intuition when it comes to this situation that's going to come up, because it will, and this is going to be a test. Because you will get your answer, sword of truth. That's what Ace of Swords is. You will know because it will intuitively come to you. It's divinely handed. So even though the situation's coming in, you have to remember how positive and take that feeling of positivity in the situation that you can't go wrong. Justice, karma, like what is not balanced will be balanced. So it's your guides right now are telling me that there is going to be a situation that's going to cause, and that's like the next phase, like, cyclical. What comes up must come down. There's always going to be more life, it's adulting. There's always going to be some kind of situation. So I'm seeing that you're going to have a test that's going to come out of this. And I feel like you'll pass it because you're listening to this and you're going to be reminded that whatever the situation is, even though it could be like something that stirs your emotion in a negative way, to remember to go back to the feeling that you had of that passion that's sparking the happiness, the emotional fulfillment, because whatever is going to happen, you're going to know the right answer. And it doesn't matter. Whatever answer you make is what it was supposed to happen. Everything happens for a reason, and just go with it. And this is going to be the balance you're going to need to keep moving forward, and it's going to solve itself. And I'm like getting that you need to really listen to your intuition in that regards. But let's go ahead and see what's going on relationally. And again, could be a topic with friends, family, coworkers. It doesn't have to be a partner, though, some of you might be single and some of you might be in a relationship. Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. So if you guys are in a relationship, this kind of like, I don't want this to be really geared towards you because I feel like there is a sense of beauty within your relationship. And if you are having like a rocky time with that, I just feel like the alignment, I think that something's going to come through where you guys will align in some things. There's going to be, again, perseverance is pushing through. There's no sense of like giving up. There's no energy of like someone's going to give up, nothing like that. It's all about, optimism, being optimistic and switching your view on that. See, and that's like that whole thing that we're talking about career. Your guys kind of want you to redirect that. Like, you guys are in a good place. It is. It's just a bump in the road, like to redirect that kind of thinking. But for a lot of you, I feel like there is already like the stability that you guys might be going on trips. I feel like there's some sense of freedom in that. Like you guys have the ability to go on trips which you haven't done before, that kind of a thing. So maybe you guys came into like some finances or some time that you can take off, like things kind of settled down. So I'm getting that energy. And for those of you that are dating, I feel like this is who I'm going to be pulling because I feel like a lot of people are having those questions more than anything. Yeah. So for those of you who are dating, maybe single, I feel um we have the Three of Wands, yeah, Eight of Cups, and High Priestess. So high feminine energy right here. I am getting I'm getting a lot of you might be in a relationship that might not be working out, and the question is, does it make sense to be in this? Maybe a lot of you guys kind of like cut something off with somebody and maybe someone keeps coming back and having the conversation, but there is a sense of kind of moving on, Eight of Cups, moving on from whatever that situation was. Like that's like the breakup card. It's like walking away. And so if it's not that you feel that way, then your partner or whoever you're seeing might be just doing that because they don't feel like there's a connection. And I'm seeing your energy as a high priestess. I'm seeing that you're so connected and intuitively, and I feel like you know this just isn't it. That this just isn't the person, and for whatever reason, you're still connected or attached to this situation, but like deep down, you know this isn't right. And so I'm seeing Three of Wands, like I see you kind of like branching out anyway and going elsewhere and seeing what else is out there. I feel like you're keeping your options open in a sense, so like there will be some kind of end, whether that's going to be this month or next month. There's just something that's coming very close to that for those of you who are dating and or in a relationship right now that isn't really too good. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, the Hierophant that came up the second time, which is funny, and the Justice card came up again, and the Empress energy. So this is beautiful. So again, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. So this is something that you gotta kind of expect at the end of everything. I do get a sense of you branching out, keeping your options open, and I think that that is going to lead to like you're going to be single at some point in time, whether it be next month, this month, something in the future, because that's just something that is kind of aligning with your situation because you don't feel aligned. The Empress energy is giving me that you guys have been putting in so much effort into this relationship that now you're like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm just going to be the one. I'm not chasing, I'm attracting. I'm not doing this. Like, there's that energy. And that's a really beautiful energy, very feminine, like, very strong energy. Justice card, like, I feel good karma coming your way because of the fact that you've been giving like 100% to this person. And again, like there, you know that this isn't aligned with you. You know that it's not aligned with you. You know that I feel like again there's an attachment, but deep down like you're ready to move on. And I do see like you kind of like not you might not be like I'm not gonna say the word cheating. You might not be like really talking to anybody, but you're like looking. Like you're like, okay, like I see like, you can even be looking at your friends being in a relationship and like, "Why can't I have that?" Like, I know that that's there because I can see it. And so, like, you're basically, like, kinda, like, just eyeing everything around you to see what is happening, like, is there a reason for you to leave, and is there grass green on the other side, that kinda thing. Yeah, and then this came out, if you guys can see it, hopefully that lights up nicely. We both know I am not the one for you. I mean, do I need to say more? I feel like you guys I definitely if this could flip-flop, right? Like it could be that this person's acting this way and you're the receiving party. I just know that intuitively it doesn't matter. You guys both know this isn't it. You both know this isn't aligned. Maybe there could be a friendship after this. I don't see like anyone did anything necessarily wrong. It's just this just isn't working. The pieces of the puzzle don't fit, and that's totally okay. And I think you are, Empress energy, you guys, you are really going to be shining after this. So I want you to take that into consideration. Perseverance. This is supposed to be something that is joyful and exciting and something like a new chapter for you in like the best way possible. And this is all like pretty validating. And just know you're not alone. Your guides see you, they're here helping you. Definitely stick to your intuition and listen to that. If this message resonated, definitely like and subscribe so you don't miss the next reading. And we'll be doing a mid-month reading at some point. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for coming back. See you on the next one. Bye.